I want to touch real quick on your legendary AAU team.
Oh, me, Ron,
yeah.
Elton Brand. I think we was
Yeah.
like
Rivers.
Irvin Barkley. We like
Yeah. They said
like
69-1.
yeah. Record
That's
was crazy.
Insane, right?
I think the part that is more memorable than the basketball wins is like the brotherhoods that started. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be able to, 30, 40 years from now, call these dudes my dudes because those couple of summers that we spent together.
So many pros come up out of that. Y'all, as kids, talking about it, and a lot of y'all make it to the pros.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us, I think we knew what we were destined for, even at that age. At least get there.
Yeah, at least get there.
At least
Take
get
us
there.
back to AAU because it was different now. Obviously I coach my kids, they're 12 and they're in it, and you can see everyone we're gonna play now through your phone. Back then it wasn't like that.
If they had these damn camera phones
Back
and all these
then?
highlights and all that, when I was coming up,
Right.
The whole hood would have been indicted.
oh
This
my
thing
gosh,
crazy.
my Lord.
Every AAU team would have
I
had
would have
about
had,
6,
I
7
would have had
motherfuckers
like at
indicted.
least 500 before I even went to college. For real, if I had anybody with a business mind with me
Word.
at that time, kidding me? It's extreme exposure. It might be overexposure.
Overexposure. Yeah, overexposure.
And I don't know
think it
how
is.
you fight overexposure. Would you
Yeah.
not want your kid to be nice?
Right.
Yeah. No, it's tough.
You have to be really, really in tune, I would say, as a parent or guardian nowadays, especially if they play sports and they're nice.
It's a shark.
And they get it.
It's a shark tank. That's why
Especially
You know what I mean?
I got my hands on them. So just watching it. But like
Because
I said,
it's so many different ways to monetize from amateur sports, even if you do it the right way. So God forbid you a scum bucket.
Yeah, you really yeah.
You know what I mean?
like you said, it could be too much too soon. Like we've never had the kind of, we have kids that are superstars before they go to college. You know what I mean? Normally you get some accolades, you might parade All-American, they can read about you in a magazine, but these kids are having bigger followings. Zion would have had a bigger following than Duke had. You know what I mean? Like these kids
Well, I think
now-
everybody play a part with it. Sneaker companies. And
Yeah.
What was some of the top schools recruiting you?
I wish I would have visited HBCU.
HBCU, yeah. We wasn't, that shit wasn't.
Hey,
Man, I wish I would at least gave them a visit. Yo,
Yeah.
could you imagine like the number 1, number 2 playing the country, visiting the HBCU? I could at least imagine a visit would at least be.
That's what I'm saying. I know I'd have
Hopping.
about 4, 5 more kids.
And I
about
was talking to my man about that. I think I might want to get into the AAU world to take like the best players and get them towards the HBCU
Yeah.
and get them some love.
Yeah.
You said how many more kids would you have?
I have about 5 to 6 more kids about who went to HBCU. Even visited a campus I would have about 5, 6
But
more
I'm just
kids.
saying though, like I think I would try to get with the AAU just to do that, just to push kids to the HBCU and get them conferences
I
popping.
wish I would have went to, man, I wish I
Because it
could
got to be like an ill experience, my dude.
Imagine being the top player and then going to a school like that. So you don't even have to be a top player just to be a big
They
time
have to be
player
like
to go.
It got to be a movie. That's a movie.
I got 2 sons, 15 and 16. So I'm sure I'm trying to put that in their head.
Yeah, I
Hey,
told
who?
my sons I'm
Both
gonna
who?
get an apartment on campus or whatever.
It
school they go
wasn't
to.
even. It wasn't
No,
even.
it wasn't even thought.
It wasn't a thought, nah.
Thought process.
I'm trying to survive. I wasn't thinking about college.
Who were some of the schools though that you thought about?
Vegas, Fresno State, UCLA, Kentucky, Connecticut.
Did it cross your mind to jump? Seeing
leave?
KG, Kobe, T-Mac.
Yeah, it did. But I told my grandmother that I was gonna always go to school.
How did
I wanted to go to school. I wanted to go to school too. But sometime I wish I'd have jumped.
How Rhode Island get so lucky?
Yeah, what happened with UNLV to get you to Rhode Island?
Oh, they said I cheated on my SAT.
Did you?
How you gonna cheat on your SAT? You 6'10". Black.
My dumb ass would set it up. They would set it up for me to cheat, and I still failed.
Nah, but the motherfucker scored too high.
Oh, really?
That took it.
You did too good.
It took it. He scored way too high. I cheated. I tried my best to cheat it, but I think I could have passed it though. Cause I took the SAT, a practice one before that. I kind of like was real close to the grade. So I mean I wasn't stupid. Crazy.
So you had someone else take the test for you?
That's the New York shit.
Damn, Boogie.
Yeah.
And he said they scored too good.
They scored too high because they just looked at my average as a student. And
Like, what the fuck?
That motherfucker scored get 1,200 on SAT. Stupid. Motherfuckers that work for the NCAA, they like the FBI.
Oh, they knew everything.
Oh my God. They had me all the way jammed up. All the way jammed up.
So how'd you end up at Rhode Island then?
I was gonna go to UCLA.
That's what I thought. I remember hearing that.
And then Harrod got fired on November 6th. Whatever year he got fired. November 6th is my birthday.
On your birthday. He taking you
They
with
tell
him.
me I gotta leave UNLV. So I was gonna go to UCLA. So I said, fuck, I'm just gonna go here in Rhode Island.
Was Cat with you up there?
Yeah, he took care of me that first year there. They wouldn't even let me practice. The secondary bats going
Intramurals?
in the murals
They wouldn't even let you fuck with that?
because of that SAT shit.
Oh, man.
I guess because, you know, I'm the #1 player in the country, extra heralded, whatever. #1, #2, whatever you want to call it. Them motherfuckers probably thought I couldn't even read or write. So they got they whole, like the president and all these people, I guess, that work for the school and all that. And they asked me to write a story about my life. Now I'm sitting there, I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it, and I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm doing it. I'm like, these motherfuckers is really testing to see probably if I can read or write. I mean, I did it though. It all worked out.
So you ended up playing, what, 1 year there?
1 year.
What was that like though? I mean, that was such a small time school and you were such a big name.
Incredible. I mean, the town showed me love. The school showed me love. You know, besides that, and so, I mean, I didn't know if they were doing that, but I'm just saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make it all make sense. But the school showed me extra love. After my mom's passed away, I was really like, fuck school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I wish I took it a little bit more serious though.